Well guys, something extremely special for you today. BMW M4 in Sakhir Orange. I mean, I do like to say my words, but I don't feel they do it enough justice. This thing looks absolutely immense in this sunlight. I can't describe how cool and how statement this car truly is. But I'll have a good go. So, as you can see, we've got the BMW LED headlights. You've got the gloss black kidney grille just here, which really does complement the Sakhir Orange metallic ever so well. You've also got the honeycomb grille continued underneath. Moving round, you've got the famous 437M diamond cut gloss black alloys with a blue M Performance caliper just below. Here you've got your M4 gloss black canyon just on the arch, and you've got your body coloured mirrors with built-in indicator and gloss black colourway. I can't say it enough. Black and orange, it just goes so well. You've also got black gloss window surrounds, and you've got tinted privacy glass, in addition to a carbon fibre roof. Absolute mega spec. Moving around, I'll let this Sakhir Orange do its thing. As you can see, absolutely Gucci, baby. The back of the car, incredible. More statement, that colour, you would not miss this. It just looks phenomenal. Now, getting my head back on, you've got a tiny little built-in spoiler. You've got your M4 badge, of course, in gloss black, and you've got your reverse camera just here. You've also got parking sensors here, and a mind-boggling and absolutely awe-inspiring sounding quad chrome exhaust system. Now the boot itself is automatic release in that respect, and it's not too bad, quite spacious. I mean, you don't buy an M4 to take the family camping. If anything, you stick a spare race suit in, white helmet if you're the Stig, and you get to the Nürburgring. But for now, I'm just going to be quiet and let this do its thing. Absolutely incredible. Bodywork, free from any blemishes, any prior paintwork, flawless. It just looks insane. I can't put into words how happy this car makes me, and I really do feel that you could feel the exact same way if this was parked on your drive. Who wouldn't want to wake up, open the curtains and see that every morning? But if you're struggling to make the commitment, let me show you the tech on the inside. If you're worried that the 400 brake performance is going to be a bit uncomfortable, think again. BMW have got you covered in every aspect. Look at this incredibly luxurious cabin, built for a driver's experience. Full leather bucket seats, M4 embossed, white contrast stitching. Steering wheel. Now, a lot of people moan about them not being flat bottomed, but when you're in an M4, you don't really pay attention because you're too busy smiling. And they've done nice little quirks on this. You've got the M stitching on there, multifunction with flappy paddle as well. You've also got voice control, volume, telephone, and your cruise control, and M1 and the dangerously addictive M2 mode. As you can see, your instrument cluster, nice and bold, easy, and when you turn it on, it does have the M logo displayed. And onto the staple piece of the car, the gearbox itself. BMW's semi-automatic gearbox. Really simple to use, really effective, and it gives you a really smooth transition between gears that don't break your neck every time you put your foot down. However, if you do want a more track-based feel, you can click this button here, and that will change the shortness and the snappiness between gears when using the paddles and also in automatic mode. You can have parking sensors, steering controls, suspension and rev ratio. These are obviously changed depending on which mode you're in and can be increased or decreased. And for the really brave at heart, traction control off. As you know, these cars are quite tail happy, so I would get to know your car before you start doing that. The iDrive system controls the media, the sat-nav, the radio, the Bluetooth, your telephone. Basically, the car's heart from within. Now, the media unit itself, you do have the very famous ProNav system, the one that everybody wants. Now as you can see, this car is fully enabled and has pretty much every single thing on you'd want. Sat nav, being a pro nav, big, bulky, lovely to see, easy on the eye, large enough for each individual within the car to use and focus on. Media, obviously you can Bluetooth stream, you can plug in your USB, your auxiliary or your iPod, anything at all that you'd want. Communication, basically anything for your mobile phones or with a BMW Connect. We also can go back into the menu, media, communication, navigation, BMW connected drive and my vehicle. This is the crucial part really. Driver profiles, you can set up individual profiles to the car which will register when you enter and allow you to increase, decrease performance, set up your comfort, set up your lighting, set up your sound, pretty much everything you would expect. Vehicle settings, as I say, go into them and you can change many features. And here, vehicle status, this is the all important one. If you click onto this, you can get into your prior iDrive services. Now, this car doesn't only look insane, it sounds insane. Due to the Harmon Kardon sound system, an essential optional extra to anybody buying a performance BMW. And finishing off, you have electric windows and you also have automatic tail lights. Now, no video would be complete without starting the M4. You think the Harmon Kardon sounds good? Well, listen to this. So the M4, as I've said, they do drive fantastic. There's no denying the experience will put a smile on your face once you've driven a BMW M4. It doesn't need to be a performance pack. Just the name M4, you know the heritage, you know the reputation, you understand what the brand is aiming to give you as a driver. And I can really honestly tell you, it delivers to an incredible standard. Yes, it's rear wheel drive. Yes, it can be a bit adventurous, but that all depends if your right foot is made from lead or made from paper. The harder you push the car, the more responsive it will be and the more it will want to kick out. But you do have the option with traction control, which is electronically operated, to minimalise that, so it's not really a big issue. The horror stories you hear are from people who really don't understand either how to drive, or they haven't took the time to learn, or they haven't had a virtual test drive, which you're lucky to have. Car itself, Pro Nav, Harmon Kardon, two massive boxes that everybody wants to tick. Great sound system, great navigation. You look good, you sound good, it just helps. Now, in addition to that, you do have a really nice instrument cluster in front of you, which has got the M logo illuminated under the miles an hour. Not as boring as the old black and orange contrast. Gone are those days. BMW now are a little bit more modern, as people had moaned about the cabin design for a few years. BMW listened, they amended their operations, they got new people in, and I'm quite happy to say they've done a good job. Grey on white contrast, bit of digitalisation, and a built-in rev limiter with a red and amber light, which once a car's warmed up does increase or it decreases until the engine is at optimum temperature. This yourself, DAB, Bluetooth streaming, media connectivity, BMW Connect, USB, auxiliary, climate control, heated seats. It really does have everything. Automatic lights, electric windows, electric mirrors. There's not really much else you could want, but again, being an M performance car, BMW take everything you could want into consideration and put it slap bang in the middle. You've also got a really nice satin effect dash here, but gloss black inlays just scattered around. Really nice, really subtle, and it really does go together nicely and entwine into a beautiful, really nice bespoke cabin. The seats, you've got full leather, electronically operated, heated with lumbar support, sport seats, and this little badge here, or just behind my head, does illuminate when you turn the car on at night. I mean, there's nothing that BMW really haven't thought about in this car, and it just shows the level of creativity and the dedication to offer a fantastic end product really has shone through. What we're going to do now, we're just going to go around the island so we can hear that there's no knocks from the steering. I'm going to loose the wheel on a straight road at 60 miles an hour, and that will allow you to see that there's no tracking required, no knocks, no bumps, no untoward surprises as a new owner. So getting to 60 mile an hour isn't that difficult either in an M4. So just before we get to 60, what you can do, you can also use the flappy paddles on the wheel at any time to downshift or upshift and really give yourself a cracking soundtrack to your journey. For me, we're just going to use the normal drive. Right, we're currently at 20, 40 and 60. If I loose the wheel now, you'll see that the car drives nice, straight and true and just follows the camber of the road. Braking under pressure, 20, no judder, no slip, no lag, no stuttering. It's just a smooth operation. Transition between gears is smooth, but you can adjust that with this button here, and that will change the severity and the stiffness and the rev ratio that you have when changing gears automatically. But the moment you've all been waiting for, should we hear some more of that noise? Yeah, I'm game. That'd do me. I mean, it's a nice soundtrack, it's a bonus. What more could you want? Looks good, sounds good, drives incredible, puts a big smile on your face. If that doesn't, maybe this will. All the cars at Emerald are given a 128 point check prior to retailing. It just allows you as a new owner to, buy with the utmost confidence and reassurance that there should be no maintenance required for the foreseeable future. We like to look after our customers at Emerald, and we'd love to welcome you to the family. Thank you ever so much for watching this video, and we really hope to speak to you soon. Until next time, we'll see you then.